Hello, my lovely monthly supporters. I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting iHeart Art Studios and me personally. And so I am going to be doing a live video later today, but I wanted to just do a practice one and bring you along for my trial. I am going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of two different alcohol inks. I'm very excited about doing this video just because I love playing with alcohol ink and I normally never have a ton of time to do it. So I have a couple colors kind of picked out that I will be working with that are similar even though the brands are different, just so I can also compare the brands and maybe make a recommendation of which one I prefer. So I'm gonna bring you in. All right, the brands I'm going to be comparing are the Jacquard Pinata, and I will be comparing the Ranger ink. So I am going to start by laying down a little bit of alcohol. So this is 91% alcohol. I'm gonna just lay a little bit down on my paper, and I'm using Yupo paper. Ooh, I already have some alcohol ink on my hands, oh no. So I'm just gonna kind of put some alcohol down. That's one thing that I'll have to make sure I have very clean gloves before I do that. I'm gonna grab a paintbrush to kind of move that around. Okay, so I'm gonna be moving this around, the alcohol, just so it is more smooth. It helps the alcohol ink flow better with alcohol, and it is kind of fumey. Ooh, you can actually kind of see a little bit of a glare there, but hopefully it won't affect too much. When I'm gonna do this later, I better make sure I don't have too much of a glare on me. I don't know if there's a better way of putting that. Oh, it's really just the way that that alcohol is sitting on there. Maybe if I move it like that, a little bit better. Okay. Ooh, smelly, smelly. All right, so I'm just gonna put some drops. This is the Pinata. And the alcohol dries really fast. I'm gonna try and make these as relatively simple, not simple, but even though I can't find exact colors. Now this is where kind of the fun magic happens when you add the alcohol to it. Some blues and some blues over here. Ooh, if I could pick it up here, just kind of let them move together. Isn't that pretty? Oh, they're making this gorgeous purple color. All right, I'm gonna move this one around here. And here I have, I didn't have a pink for this side for the Ranger, so instead I used more of a watermelon red. But red and blue make purple, so these colors are very pretty together, except it's not as pretty as that one. I love the colors of the Pinata. The colors are just more my palette, but I'm gonna try and play with this a little bit more and see if I can get some better colors here. More reds. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Feels very, very dark and brownish almost. Just kind of letting those colors blend and move. I know I didn't really want to cover up that pretty blue, but I need to kind of spread out some of this color. I feel like it's looking a little bit better already. it's kind of hard to see here, but I'm going to kind of let that one sit for a minute. This one, oh, it's still pretty wet. It does take a little bit of time for it to dry, but it still is pretty cool. Oh man, those colors are gorgeous. It's kind of like a paint pouring, but with ink. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a little bit of gold to it, because the gold will react and add really cool texture-y type things to it. Just kind of get that to move around. It's so like glittery, beautiful. You can also use a tool like this instead of blowing through a straw. It's a air blower. A little bit hard to handle sometimes. It gets a little, can get a little away from you. But it is really pretty. Ooh, that alcohol smell is very, very strong. I love the way that the colors kind of layer a bit. I think I'm going to put just a tad more pink over the top of some of that gold, just so it's not super like, maybe just a tad more alcohol. Look at how it reacts. It's so interesting. Ugh, it's kind of hard to pick up and move around. I mean, it looks kind of neat. It is really different. I do have some gold on this side too that I'm going to try. This whole side though, I'm just not as, doesn't want to come out as well. Put a little alcohol on there. I think I'm going to throw some more blues on here just to give it more. Oh, and these colors come out much faster. They have a smaller nozzle, but wow. And I'm going to try and blow some of this around also. Let's see here. I have some teal. I think I'm going to put some teal on here just to see if it will help brighten things up. Wow, it comes out so fast. Maybe just a little bit here and there with the alcohol. Kind of see how it moves. I'm going to put a little bit more gold in there too. I have some teal on this side here, so I'm going to throw some teal on this. Put some gold in there also. Oh, it's so shimmery. Add a little bit of alcohol just so they're, just kind of see how it spreads out and moves. That's really pretty, the way it's just moving around like that. Ugh, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to pick it up better. The paper that I'm using is called Yupo paper. It is actually a, it's like a plastic paper. And so that way the alcohol ink doesn't bleed through. This is actually just the backside from what is on the plastic. Yupo paper is pretty expensive though. And I will try and link the products that I use below in the description. Well, okay, so one thing that I've learned is that my colors are very, very different in the fact that personally, I like this one 100 times better because the colors are more my color scheme. where this one I really don't like because the colors just aren't, they're just not colors that I really enjoy looking at a whole lot, and it feels kind of brownish and muddy, where this one I feel like the colors are very bright, but it really has to do with just the colors that are available in each brand and how they're different. So I may need to do another trial with different colors to see if I can maybe get some reds and oranges to match better, because I didn't have any reds in the Jacquard, but I didn't have any pinks in the Ranger. So I don't know, what do you think? I think when I go live, it will be a pretty fun experience. I hope you can join me. My plan is to hopefully go tonight, Monday, in the evening. My son has conferences tonight, and I hope to go after that. So, carefully take off my gloves. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this little pre-video kind of letting you know what my plan is to do when I go live later tonight. And I hope that you are able to watch it, and if not, you can always check it out at a later time. So thank you so much for your support. I did post a question in the Facebook comment link asking what type of little mini tutorials you would like to see each month. So if you could just let me know, that way I would like a little bit of guidance on what you would like to know. Otherwise, I definitely don't mind sharing little tidbits like this. And I hope that, I don't know, maybe you get a little behind the scenes, a little mini tutorial here. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.